I play flute and piano, trombone, trumpet, all the keyed instruments and all of the stringed instruments. I learned banjo, violin, and guitar, all kind of thrown in together. There's a natural tendency that, once you have the eye-hand coordination, then it becomes just muscle memory in terms of just learning how the strings are different and how the octaves are different and what the intervals are. So the string instruments were no problem. Piano, for me, was, if you think about it, you're just pushing buttons. And it just seemed to fit together. You could look at a piano and just say, yeah, that makes sense. And I was able to pick that up pretty quickly. I learned flute because in the band that I was in at the time, nobody could play the flute solo in the Chicago song, Color My World. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to learn it. So I picked up the flute, and about 2 weeks later, I had the solo down. It was pretty straight away. So it's been great, and I think my passion for music comes out in that whatever instrument I pick up, I want to play it well. I don't want to just play it. My favorite instrument to play by myself is piano. I've got 88 keys worth of notes that I can, use all at the same time if I wanted to, just doing an arpeggio from the bottom to the top. So it's a pretty amazing instrument in that you can make some amazing sounds. And if you listen to some of the classical music played today, and even some of the jazz, piano can absolutely sing. I remember when I first got down to college and I was looking for a band to play for, and there was this advertisement that said keyboard player for 50s rock band. And I thought, well, I'm really not a pianist, I'm a guitarist, but I play piano enough to maybe fake my way through this audition. And I always had a pretty good ear. I could pretty much hear a song and be able to pick it up right away. So I got the gig, and the guy said, well, this is more of a show band. And I said, well, okay, that's great. So he said, well, we wear costumes. And I thought, okay, well, that's okay. And he said, well, you may have to dress up like a woman. And I and I kind of looked at him and I said, what? He said, well, we do an act. We get guys that dress up and they come out and do, like the old girl acts from the 50s. But it's all kind of tongue-in-cheek. I did My Boyfriend's Back. That was my song. Hey la, hey la. And I promise you, I had no idea what I signed up for when I did this. It was pretty amazing. Probably had more fun doing that than any other gig I ever had.